is Yvonna, and this is my first video giving a review to a movie I just saw, which is Juliet and Romeo. First things first, I just went because it was a modern take and I wanted to know how they define that. I did not see the trailer. And mostly because I love the story. I don't like rom-coms at all, or romantic stories, but one where there's teen angst and suicide, yes, I'll go see it. I feel like it's just deeper than the average story. So walked in and saw that first 10-15 minutes were an Ariana Grande music video meets the story of Romeo and Juliet. It also made me feel like they appealed too much to sexual tension between the different groups at the beginning. And as crude, I felt like that was a little too much, but it goes along with what a lot that's out there in films today, which I think kind of cheapens films. There was a part that I didn't really like, which is when a friar and his magician friend were doing a clearly lip-synced, like Hamilton-esque song, even though a lot of people like that cadence of music. I'm just kind of over that. Then it started to make me think like, gosh, well, everything might be lip synced, including all the actors' voices with this sort of British accents, etc. But what keeps you watching is the story development, and I think the best part is the cinematography. The film starts to look at the Romeo and Juliet as they are singing and they like falling in love. And they have this really great scene where they're singing, but their dance, their whole number and even music set is really in the shadows of the castle. And I just really thought that was very well done, and that kept me interested visually. And then just I felt like the cinematography continued to get better. And also one of my favorite parts was when Juliet held her amazing party for herself. They are holding this party because she's going to get married off, little known to her. It was just a fantastic costume set. The burgundy and the orange and the masquerade ball was well done. The dance numbers were well done. The music was perfect. I did not like the violence that happened between Mercutio and I can't remember his name on the bridge. I felt like that was just too gory, and it was interesting how they spared a lot of sex in some of the scenes, but then they kept the violence. It just bothers me that in this day and age we're so immune to that, but my friends, in the end, it's all worth it because the story twist is perfect, and really, of course, the certain parts of the story that we all know do happen, but there's an additional twist, and I just thought that was brilliant and what our hearts have always wanted all along. So, very cute, and I do encourage you to watch it. It's not going to be the 90s one that I grew up with, but still very